Which is better, cake or pie? Why? Personally, I like eating pie more. The reason I like pie more is because of the base. You can do a pastry base, a cookie crumb base, or a base like a proper Dutch apple pie. If you really wanted to, you can also use a kind of bread dough. That would get you in the direction of Dutch vlaai. I like the difference in textures and flavors. The base allows you to put extra flavors into the pie, that aren't in the filling. However, a cake allows for more decorations and different shapes. Bringing a beautiful cake to guests can definitely earn you points. At birthdays I make both pie and cake. Since others might have different preferences, and it allows me to show off both kinds of tastiness. Because cake are round, pie are squared. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it. Actually, I prefer pie. Hot rhubarb pie with vanilla ice cream. It doesn't get any better. It's hot, it's cold, it's sweet, it's tart. Cake can't even come close. I just had a brainwave. My next birthday I'll have my wife stick a candle in a rhubarb pie and we'll say to hell with the cake. The kids probably wouldn't go for it. Don't get me wrong, there are some very good cakes out there. In Norway, up on the Lofoten Islands, I once had the best cake in the world, that is its name. It was real good. It was a challenge to make. Google it for the recipe. And the interesting story that goes with it, our first attempt wasn't 100%, but it was still real good. An angel food cake with ice cream and fresh strawberries, blueberries, or raspberries is a favorite too. But I still would go for the pie. Mom used to make a mean lemon meringue pie. That was a tough one to beat. I suppose I am just a pie guy. I was thinking originally that I was on team cake pie are equally awesome, but then I remembered that the only recipe that I have ever felt was so good that I had to type the whole thing into an email to send to another person was for chocolate fudge pie. Here you go, Korans. And you're welcome. So the real pain in the ass of this recipe is the melting of the chocolate. If you don't have a double boiler, and really, who does? You can fill a large saucepan partway, 1/4, with water, then put a pasta strainer in, and balance a glass bowl in the strainer. You want to make sure that the water is not so high that the bowl is submerged. Ingredients: make a pie crust, store-bought is also good. 8 ounces. Semi-sweet chocolate, 1 stick of unsalted butter, 3 large eggs, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup plus 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 1/2 cups heavy cream. 1. Heat oven to 375. Line the pie crust with foil, so it doesn't bubble up, and then put pie weights or dried beans on the foil to hold it down. Bake 20 to 25 minutes, until edges are firm. Remove foil and weights and continue baking another 8 to 10 minutes, until golden. 2. Take pie crust out and reduce temp to 325. 3. Chop up 6 ounces of the chocolate and all of the butter. Put them into the bowl. Stand there and mix it for 20 plus minutes until it is smooth and creamy. Very important to not be distracted, as you do not want your chocolate to be lumpy or burned. 4. Mix the eggs, salt and 1/2 of the sugar in a bowl with an electric mixer for about 4 to 5 minutes. It should be fluffy. Keep an eye on the chocolate, so it doesn't burn. 5. Fold the egg mixture into the chocolate, first 1/2 then the other. Mix that all together. 6. Pour the entire thing into the pie crust. Put it back in the oven and bake for 20 to 25 minutes, until the surface of the chocolate is puffy and slightly hard, i.e. shouldn't still be liquid at all. The top will start to crack as it hardens in the oven. That's the time to take it out. 7. Cool the pie for 1 hour. 8. Beat the heavy cream and the remaining sugar with the mixer. You should beat it until soft peaks appear, so it's sort of meringue-like. Spread that over the top of the pie. 9. Shave the rest of the chocolate and sprinkle that on top. 10. Try not to eat the whole thing in one sitting. I dare you. You can make the pie without the whipped cream 1 to 2 days before serving and refrigerate it, but if you do that, cool it outside the fridge for an hour before you put it into the fridge.